Oh, this is for the struggles for our face on this planet and embrace demons. For men as came here as take carers on this planet. Oh, there are angels and some are demons. Oh, there are angels and some are demons. It's written in the book of Genesis, let us make man after our image and of our likeness. When one being of those beings after the creation and within the creation said, for he is a jealous being, and no one shall serve no one else, nor speak to none other elder other than that specific elder. It's written in the scripture, for he said, for I am jealous. Yes, God is a jealous God. So as mankind creeps on the planet and infaced with the reality of man, that he in a substitute of substance, subjected to a wicked thinking because of the cosmic programmatic illusion, dilution and diluted, phrasmatic, frozen back in time. Your brain and your senses is an illusion and confusion. For what they have taught you, given to you, and embracing your DNA from those times to now, a state of belief. Fantasy, fiction, theory, theoretical, program, chromatic. So you're subjects to a way of thinking. Now you are in school, in teaching and looking for a leader. So every day there's something to you to look forward to learn from, lacking the ability of learning oneself. In illusion, aren't we? I'm in confusion, and you? In illusion, aren't we? I'm in confusion. Don't you underestimate the power of an ex-man. Don't you ever underestimate the power of another man.
They're killing your nation. I'm an Ethiopian soldier. I'm fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Cause there is no equal rights, no way. We're fighting for justice. We're fighting for justice. I'm fighting for freedom. Cause there is no equal rights, no way. Fire, nuclear pollution. Cause fire, mass genocide, chemical pollution. Oh, German warfare. Oh, chemical warfare. Psychological warfare. I'm a Gideon soldier. Roots 9x9. Yeah. Babylon suppression. Babylon suppression. I am fear of Babylon. Babylon oppression. I am fear of Babylon. Oh, Babylon depression. No, I am afraid. No way. Oh, Babylon depression. No way. In this a genocide act, devouring my nation. In this a genocide act, you killing my nation. In this a genocide act, devouring my nation. In this a genocide act.
Whoa! Right now darling.
Love, happiness, and respect. Honesty with yourself is one of the most important things in life. Not for no one else, but for you. Remember, yourself is very important. Deep within, life has given you and I a gift. The gift of life is a generation for us to secure. Remember, life can never be repeated in this state in a physical unless it's repeated in a state that you exist within the existence of it. Remember, your journey is not my journey is not your journey. Myself is for me to find myself within myself and to teach each one, find yourself, secure yourself. Life got something to offer. Love each other. Life is the root of so many snips and snaps that you gotta find your way, you know. You gotta see the aspects of things, not really for what it is, directly for what you're seeing this for. You know, you can feel it, that could make a song, and emotional, so it could be songwriting reasoning for you. Life is taking changes in everybody's life, whether it's your life or whether it's my life. And nature also stays course at its own aspects in its own time. It's all love to embrace these little future things that we have. If the world change, you must also able to change it. Changes is all comes from different aspects and how you give your life to it. If there's no changes, then there's no growth. So we all have to understand and embrace changes. It's a part of our everyday life, you know. Roots 9 times 9. 9, the highest number on planet. You know. There's a reason for that. And you know, there will only be 9 planets in your solar system and in your galaxies as we speak. We're moving away from mythology, going into factology. The era, your era, my era. Between times and time, there's a mystical world of divine inspiration. The inspiration of different beings. Different aspects that we must share. If you could entertain life and love life for what it is, you can practically say, you keep on blaming and blaming and blaming someone else. They keep on fighting and fighting and fighting. You're fighting someone else. You keep on judging and judging someone. Oh, you got to judge yourself first before you judge another. Then you got to fight yourself first before you fight another. My nation, they keep on blaming and blaming someone else. Remember, you got to stand firm with yourself, own yourself, and responsible for yourself and your nature. In all aspect that you give. That's why we said, Babylon, you cruel, yeah. Deceiving my nation. Oh, Babylon, you cruel, yeah. Confusing my nation. Babylon, you cruel, you cruel, you cruel, you cruel, you cruel. Babylon, you cruel. We say what? The whole slave ship. Babylon, name Jesus. Hey, has taken Africans in bondage to slavery. Remember those days, because you are born now in these days in time. Remember what your ancestors has given you, so you know where you are. There's a reason but you must embrace yourself and find yourself and understand that to the overstanding level of where you are. You are a divine being. In and outside of you, look around you. You makes everything move inside and around you. Without you, nothing will exist for you. So you give thanks to the elders, and thanks to the Most High, for the souls that exist, only exist in the aspects of that time and this time. Life. Love it, we live it, and we respect it in every day and time. If nature takes its course, respect nature. Love nature more. Say they got for love nature more. This is for the children who are dying now all over the world. Father may forgive them. Roots 9x9 Earthlink. We there, giving the aspects and generation things. Making sure when I move, you move. Yeah. These are the days of my heart and my craft. You know? Projecting my heart. Making it come to light every day, one day at a time, you know? Seeing things how things is in nature. And trying to bring forth the different aspects of how we really watch of how nature's supposed to give free. You see, nature is an old gift by itself. And if we look within the earth itself, there is things that we could actually learn from, because we really don't know nothing. So by learning and caring for these things, we learn to care about things. You know, an object will speak to us, tell us different message, different information, give us different ideas of how things are supposed to really feel for us. It's even you and I, even though we try to understand things, we actually learn it in a different perspective than somebody learned in another perspective. And you see those perspectives, you put them together, and it even form a whole dialogue of nature itself. So that's what human on the planet, or we call ourselves or the planet, or part of ourselves on this planet, to exist within nature. You know, these are some of the pieces that I am actually working on right now. You know, as I can show you. See, these are some of the pieces that I'm actually working on, striving them, making them become a little bit of what it is, showing you exactly what I'm trying to accomplish. You know, I may not say that it's beautiful or it's not beautiful, but you know, everybody got their own opinion about something that they created. It's just like, I think that this is piece that I'm working on for a couple of months now. Just like this other piece here, working on for a couple of months too. I'm bringing them into different angles to make sure that things becomes look beautiful, you know. So tell me what you think. Just so they'll be on sale. Yeah, look through the pollution, and you will find a solution. Because the world sometimes it feel like illusion. But respect yourself, you know. Deep within, find a good meditation. Relax and breathe. Get as close to nature as you could possibly be in these days and time. You know, you can feel yourself from taking some time out, real time out for yourself. Make sure that you can breathe in these days and time. The mysteries of life is not only that things that you can see alone sometimes. You gotta take the signs for when you wake up in the morning to reflect on the things that you see yesterday. You know, you can see that journey today, that you call today. Because what happened yesterday is a path to actually show you where you're going in the path that you're directing yourself for the next period of time ahead, we call today. The gift is a reality. You can take it or leave it, but here's a fact. It's that you're a part of it, and we all hold a destination. You say I can feel you, you can feel me. With some moods and some vibration that we can face within reality in life. We all gotta learn to care. We gotta learn to care for each other and things. We gotta be more open up to reach out and touch each other and get to understand how each other feels about life itself. It's a mystery for all of us. We're trying to figure out whether it's religion, culture, customs, or in real life, we all are connected. So we can judge one based upon the action and the reaction, but no one could know the cause of the effect of that action. So from oneself, he could only face the reality of the book of life in himself, of judging himself first to understand his situation. Love, as I said, thyself as you can love your brother or your neighbor. But the reality is that no one knows what love is, because no one knows nothing. We all know about. Knowing about is far different than knowing the comprehension of all. So we live in a world of where we have to be sustained to the substance, to the moods, to the vibration, so we can feel those emotions and reach out and pull one up. Reach a sister and embrace her with care so she can know that your DNA is real. Reach your brother, embrace him, and know that he cares, and know that the DNA is real. Don't care what ethnicity it is. Respect him for who you are, and he can respect you whether he like it or not. Don't concern about that. Just move on, because your journey is within you. You're seeking yourself. It's a passion to find yourself. Because every day you wake up, or every time you rise from re-energizing yourself, there is something different about you. So things around you are different. Even the picture on the wall, there's something different you recognize about it every day. So within yourself is to find yourself more. This journey is you for you to take hold. The Most High is the substance of all, and you are a part of that, which you are now. Relax and breathe. Make sure you take the sun, take the light. Make sure you can take it. Walk as much as you can. Drink liquid as much as you can, and free your mind, because your mind is very explosive. So you explore different ends of energy. Respect your ancestors and call on them in these days and time, for your knowledge is deep. You are great. So those around you are great. Your ancestors is giving you the power. You have to inherit it and embrace it. Come to the reality. Make sure the factology of life embrace itself, which is you. You know, we all sometimes have different customs. We never know whether the customs is right or wrong, because we were entertained with the different customs. changes is great. Anything that changes is change to grow. Make you a part of the tool of life. To understand that you are part of nature, and nature is a part of you. So the closer you can get to nature is the closest you can feel the vibration of life within you. No condemnation of no one in saying that they are not close to nature. Have respect for every religion, every tradition, and every customs. It's your customs, it's your customs. You speak from your perspective. That is perspective that you hold and live by. That makes you you. That's the book of life that you're going to reveal in your time. Not the book of someone else's story. You must hold and stand firm as a being, as a person, as a spirit or a soul dwelling on the surface or within the surface or the womb of nature, this atmosphere. Great beings are destined to do great things. You are a descendant of great, so you are great. 9 times 9. The fractology was given to you